Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the elect men doing this work in truth and in sincerity. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 1. Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. And when I read the scripture, it speaks, it speaks volumes to me, and the fact that we are learning to be judges of the earth. We are the hopeful elect, and as the hopeful elect, we know that the Lord is going to set us on top when it's all said and done. Alright, to rule nations and to rule over our own people. And of course, we will have to do it in righteousness. Alright? Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Alright? So if you're going to be a judge of the earth, you have to love righteousness, man. Alright? Here it is. The Most High set Esau up, which Esau is a so-called white man according to the scriptures. Alright? But because he ruled in wickedness, alright, the Most High has no choice but to nuke this place. Alright? In Revelations, the 18th chapter, it speaks about how the Most High is going to destroy this place because of the sins of this place. Which basically a sin is an act against the Most High. Alright? Ye that be judges of the earth, think of the Lord with a good heart, and the simplicity of heart seek him. And that's how you're going to understand his truth, and having a simple heart. Alright, and opening up your spirit to asking the Most High to give you a simple heart too, man. Because you could overcomplicate this truth of ours, man. Alright, real quick, I want to get that in Proverbs, where it says, Proverbs the 8th chapter, I think it's like 8 and 14. Eight and 8, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Alright, so in this truth of ours, in this truth of ours, alright, you want to ask the Most High too, to allow this word to enter into you, man, and that you can be, you could be found worthy to understand this word. Alright, this wisdom of the Most High, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the Father and Yahweh Shai his Son, man. What people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. So it says, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. For he will be found of them that tempt him not. And this is also how we know that the apostles and elders have the truth. The apostles and elders of Great Millstone have the truth, because they always say that this truth is simple. And for those of you that don't know, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone are our teachers, man, the true men of the Lord. Alright, so it says, and they always speaking on how this truth is simple, man. Alright, but the scripture says simple to him that understandeth, man. So we have to pray for understanding as well. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and sure of himself unto such as do not distrust him. So the more faith you put into the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the more the more he's going to show you, man. Alright? Like you see these scoffers and scorners, they come up against the word, and the Most High begins, slowly but surely, or even sometimes quickly, taking the oil from him, man. Taking the understanding from him, because all in all, they distrusted him, man. Alright, and it goes in to say, for forward thoughts separate from God. Alright, so what is a forward thought? What does the word forward mean? I looked it up, right? It's an adverb. Forward, turned against, perverse, disobedient, peevish, petulant, adverse, difficult, as a preposition, away from. Alright, so a forward heart is something that is away from. Alright, so if you distrust the Lord, if you turn in against him, that's a forward heart. It says, for forward thought separate from God, and his power when it is tried reproveth the unwise. Alright. Yeah, Slacky. Back to what I was saying about a forward heart is an adverse heart, a heart that goes against the Most High. For forward thought separate from God, and his power when it is tried reproveth the unwise. Alright, so you don't want to have a perverse or a heart that's against the Most High, a heart that's outside of the scriptures. Right now, it's a spirit that I had went to Proverbs 8, right? Because when I seen a beautiful precept right there, and, Lord willing, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, this lesson be edifying to your elect, man. Proverbs 8 and 10, receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not comparable to it. Wisdom dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy in the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. Alright, so the Most High doesn't like a forward man or a forward mouth, man. And, us in this truth, a lot of times, especially since we in this flesh, and this is the time where we know we in the end, where Satan is gonna, come stronger and stronger, in which this is the time where we have to constantly, examine ourselves, our thoughts, whether it be of the Most High or if it's not. Alright, because if it's not of the Most High, alright, then you should cast it off, man. You should cast it off. Alright, because the Most High just said it, man. Pride and arrogancy in the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. Alright, so the Most High had put all these things in the same category, man. Alright, this is what the Most High hates, man. Alright, back at let me see if there's more on that in Wisdom of Solomon. For into a malicious soul, Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 4, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit, and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in. For wisdom is a loving spirit, and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For God is witness of his reins, and a true beholder of his heart, and a hearer of his tongue. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice. Therefore he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance when it punisheth pass by him. Right? That's just like that dude Nate, man. He's a prime example of a person who has a forward heart, one who goes against or is adverse to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. This is why, that video that went viral of that of the sister that did the video, bringing out facts on IURC, man. Alright, and that was the Spirit of the Lord, man. Alright, there's a go, man. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice. Therefore he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Alright, and through that video it's a bunch of, a bunch of wickedness that came out about them dudes, or that came, I would say. So the Most High is against forwardness, man. The Most High is against forwardness and wickedness, man. Alright, this is Job. Let me go to Job real quick. 32. 32 and 1. So these three men ceased to answer Job because he was righteous in his own eyes. Then was kindled the wrath of Elihu, the son of Barachel the Buzite of the kindred of Ram. Against Job was his wrath kindled, because he justified himself rather than God. Alright, so this is the spirit of the Lord right here, man. Alright, on Elihu. He was pissed at Job and his friends because they didn't reprove Job. You know, they failed to reprove Job, man, according to the wisdom of the Lord. Also against his three friends was his wrath kindled, because they had found no answer, and yet had condemned Job. Now Elihu had waited till Job had spoken, because they were elder than he. Alright, going to show you also, you know what I'm saying, how we also respected our elders, man, back in the scriptures. When Elihu saw that there was no answer in the mouth of these three men, then his wrath was kindled. And Elihu the son of Barachel the Buzite answered and said, I am young, and ye are very old. Wherefore I was afraid, and durst not shew you my opinion. I said, they should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. There you go, man. The inspiration of the Most High giveth them understanding, man. Not the inspiration of their own hearts, man. Alright? Going off our own hearts, alright, is why we are in this predicament in the first place, man. This place is hell. Alright? You forced to serve slavery and have to deal with it each and every day of your life. Alright? Us, blacks, Hispanics, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we so messed up that our culture is engineered, man. Got us thinking that we, you know what I'm saying, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, and loving it, man. Loving every minute of it. This is hell, man. But this all happened because of our forward thoughts, man. Alright, forward thoughts separate you from the Most High, man. Alright? Great men are not always wise. Neither do the aged understand judgment. Alright? And why did he say this? Because, like I said, they didn't come with the wisdom of the Lord. Behold, I waited for your words. I gave ear to hear your reasons, whilst you searched out what to say. Yeah, I intended unto you, and behold, there was none of you that convinced Job, or that answered his words. Lest ye should say, we have found out wisdom. God thrusted him down, and not man. Alright, but they didn't. Now he have not directed his words against me, neither will I answer him with your speeches. They were amazed, they answered no more, they left off speaking. Oh, but that was it, you know. Forward thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to have forward thoughts, man, but only, you know what I'm saying, only judge according to these scriptures, man. There's a scripture in Joshua that tells us to depart not away from these words. Let me see if I can find it. Scripture. Alright, so that's Joshua 1 and 9, man. Be strong, you know. You gotta be strong. Well, in the Lord, though, not of ourselves. Joshua. One and 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous. It's like, yeah, I just want to see if I have to read up. Joshua 1 and 1. Now after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses my servant is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, into the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that had I given unto you, as I said unto Moses. From the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea toward the going down the sun, shall be your coast. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Be strong and of a good courage, for unto this people thou shalt divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not away from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. And that's the point, So, like I said, don't, don't go after a forward heart. But, a lot of times we got to sit back and think upon the Lord, man. Think upon what the Lord wants us to do, man. Like they say in the world, what would Jesus do? But we say, what would Yahweh do, man? Because then we know that we can't fall, man. If we just believe in the Lord, man. And, us brothers, we still growing. So a lot of times, pray to the Lord, wait. Ask a brother over you, But it's always good to not make forward thoughts, like the brother in my camp, the camp I'm a part of. He just did a beautiful lesson on how beautiful it is to get wisdom, man. Wisdom is better than I believe it says silver and gold in Ecclesiastes. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Of knowledge is that wisdom. Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. So that basically says it all, man. With that, I pray brothers edified. Shalom, Israel.